Hello everyone, my name is Tariq Habibyar. I am founder of Aida Children's Fund. It's a charitable trust that provides equal educational opportunities for children in Afghanistan. I was born and raised in Afghanistan, and currently I'm doing my PhD at the University of Canterbury. Um, I'm here to tell you a little bit about Rubies in the Dust and how we put these stories together. A little bit about myself. I developed a passion and love for education since I was a teenager. And my parents encouraged me to share the little knowledge that I had during the Taliban with the girls, mostly who were forbidden from going to school. So I had the privilege of advocacy for girls' education in Afghanistan, and you can hear my full story and a powerful story from a young girl from Afghanistan on my TEDx talk by writing Tariq Habibyar on YouTube. So Rubies in the Dust, in 2013, I went to Afghanistan to collect data for my research. And of course, I visited a number of schools and I realized that, by engaging in conversation with teachers, with the students, I realized that they have some really powerful stories. And because prior to that, I had been to schools in Christchurch, and I used to go to schools in the United States, and when I was doing my masters and sharing those stories with the school kids, because they were first-hand stories from Afghanistan, from somebody who grew up there. And these stories, some of them were really inspiring, motivating, and even if they were sad stories, they were still moving stories. So I decided that we can share these stories with a larger number of audience. So I collected those stories and I came back to New Zealand. And when I looked at the stories, I realized that some of them are around the concepts of resilience, courage, and hope. And they definitely introduce a different picture of Afghanistan from what we usually hear from the popular media. So we put these stories together, and because they were not written in a very professional manner, so I went to the New Zealand Society of Authors, and I pitched my idea to a number of wonderful people. And Heather raised her hand, and she decided to support me to retell the stories in a more professional manner. And we have been working closely together, and the book has come a long way, and we are very close to publishing. So we are running this Pledge Me campaign to raise the amount of money that Heather has done a research for publishing our book on Amazon and also on print, so that we can distribute the first copies of the book. So I would very much appreciate if you please be our first customers, first clients, and pre-order our book. It will be a powerful book, a powerful stories, and for sure, if you're purchasing this for your kids or even for yourself, it will provide you with some unique insights based on the real life stories of people in Afghanistan. Please contribute towards this cause, because the fact that you're purchasing this book, you're also contributing towards a very, very worthwhile cause, which is once we have the book and we have a good enough budget, we will translate that back into Persian and Pashto languages of Afghanistan, and maybe a few other international languages. And in Afghanistan, we will put the book for free in the hands of children, because I grew up with very few books available. And so many kids in Afghanistan, in fact, millions of them have no access to children's stories. So you would be contributing towards a very worthwhile cause. So thank you very much, and have a great life.